Okay, this is the first video where y'all get me in real time. Well, I say real time. Today, it is Tuesday. It is the day after Christmas. And while it's still fresh on my mind of what I got, because I spent 5 Christmases from Friday through Monday with different parts of the family. I say 5 different Christmases, but I include mine and Josh's. And I already... That's another one I'm missing. Hold on. I grabbed a little snack to eat too. Got a lot of things for... Well, I say a lot of things. I think for a mom, I got a lot of things for Christmas. I tried to give out as many presents as I tried to get. And I have a huge family. Friday, we spent Christmas with my grandmother. So I'll go over those first. And what I ended up getting from my grandmother was this sign that says Johnson. And it has a big J. So it's a wall sign. I'm pretty sure you could hang it outside because I want to say I've seen these outside, but I don't need to put I don't like putting, it's like putting a huge neon sign outside of like information or private information that I don't think should be outside. Maybe a J could be outside, but not my last name. I don't want my last name on the outside of my house. I just don't feel comfortable with that. So we set it in here in the living room so it's nice and on the wall, and I love it. I also got from my grandmother's, my brother made this painting for me and I love it so much. And it's, you know, I have a painting kind of like that on my wall. It's when I did the diamond painting. So that painting right there is like the diamond painting that I did. And I love it. Oh, and then I got a Hobby Lobby gift card from my aunt. And with that, I got this bead. No. Hobby Lobby. I got these pliers. These pliers were like on the shelf. It said $23. And I thought there was like 50% off on stuff, but it was for the beads. So I'm glad I only had this in my buggy. But this ended up being $26 with tax. And it is a 1-step looper plier for earrings and jewelry. So I can do some more earrings. And there's a lot of things you can do with these pliers. But they are a 1.5 millimeter hoop. And I just can't wait to use them. So with that, then my mom gave me a 60-minute massage and a 60-minute facial gift certificate. So I have to make then she also gave it to my grandmother and to my aunt, but my grandmother and Josh's grandmother are the two that like to watch Ellie while I'm doing stuff. So I think one of them are going to watch Ellie while I go get mine done. Whether I get mine done, like I just get a massage done and then a facial done, or I get both at the same time. I think I should get them separately and do 1 hour away. Like have 1 full hour to like go out and do something. So I'll spend one day spending an hour out of the house and, you know, get a facial, and then like another time go and get a massage done. So I think I'm gonna do that. And my mom got me this. My mom didn't give it to me, she made it for me. And it's a towel hanger. So you put this like on your oven. So this would go on your oven handle, and you put the towel like that over it. But you can also flip it over, and I've seen there's a lot of things that you can do with this. Like you can hang stuff in it, and you put this like on a hook or something, and you can do it like that. I've seen so many ways, but right now I'm using it like where it goes around the handle, and using the towel to hang down. I almost made something like this, because I saw a crochet version of this, but with smaller rings. But I'm glad my mom made it, because I was thinking about making something like this, but she made it for me, so I don't have to do it. And interesting enough, these rings, I have another ring that's not connected to anything, but I have a ring, or no, I have 2 rings in my room for my baby sling. So that's what I've been using. Or that's what I use for my baby sling, because it didn't come with rings. So if you want to know, just look in the macrame section if you have a baby sling and need 2 rings. Super easy, but I love it, and it goes with my kitchen. If I forget anything and you're a part of my family, I'm so sorry. I swear it was just because it's been a hectic weekend. But, let me put all the things aside. So, Friday, I didn't get a whole lot of things because it's basically focused on kids primarily at my husband's dad's grandmother's side, if that makes any sense. But on Josh's dad's side, at his grandmother's house, we primarily focus on the grandchildren because there's, again, big family. And even with my grandmother's side, we focus more on the kids or on the grandkids, but I am part of the grandkids. I am the only grandkid with a grandchild, so my daughter kind of gets blended in with us. So I pretty much get more gifts with my grandmothers or with my grandmother because like I am the only grandkid with a kid. So, but with my husband's grandmother's side, there's a bunch of great grandkids, if that makes any sense. Like him, his sister, or me and my husband, our little family, his sister, his cousins, they have a bunch of kids. So there's like 5 or 6, maybe 7, 8 great grandkids that we do a bunch of presents with, and the adults, like the cousins and stuff, brings a woman's gift or a men's gift. And so I brought a women's gift, and it was the Let's Go Girls. I think I'll post the videos because the rest of next year, the videos that I couldn't post or didn't get to this year are pretty much just going to be regular vlogs because it's basically studio vlogs and me making things. So I just kind of said those can wait till 2024. Plus a lot of them are the tumblers, and I don't want to really release my tumblers on Etsy until those videos go out, or I don't want those videos to go out until Etsy is done. So I'm still kind of waiting on those videos to be posted, so make sure you subscribe so you can see my new tumblers and what I will be posting on Etsy. But I gave 2 sets, I gave out 2 sets, one a blue set, one a pink set of my tumblers, and they have this design on them where it says Let's Go Girls. I don't know if you can see it. I wish I would have done it reversed, but I like a good sparkle. And a lot of people say that they see it just fine. It took me a day or 2 to really get used to it. But a lot of people thought it was cute because they're like, oh, it looks like Barbie. And I didn't think of it, but yeah, it says Let's Go Girls. I feel like you can see it good right there. And it has a cowgirl hat that's cow print. But it has that design on it, but I also did like a little design in the back. And the tumblers, the blue one had some glitter on the back, and the pink one looked like cow print. I'm pretty sure y'all probably seen that around, especially on TikTok. I posted them, and I think I posted a few pictures of them on other things. I'm still trying to get everything together. It's a lot to keep up with, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm pretty sure the rest of 2023, I'm just going to edit pictures and try to get them on Etsy. So when my other videos come out in 2024, which is crazy to say, which by the way, that would be my 10-year anniversary year for high school, or reunion year, which I don't really plan on going to. I don't know where it's at. I don't know if they've made plans on it anymore or still, but I don't know. Depending on how crazy this year is, I don't know if I'm going to go to my 10-year reunion, because I do have a lot of family stuff going on right now. Well, I say a lot of family stuff. My brother just joined the army, and so like he's, doing his thing, and I'm trying to spend time with him every time he's in town. And my grandmother-in-law, Josh's grandmother, is not doing so well. I'm glad she made it to Christmas, but there's a chance she's not going to make it to next Christmas. So please pray for us in that aspect. But I believe that we could have 1 or 2 more years, because we've had a couple of years with my great grandmother that we were like, is she not? Is this going to be her last Christmas? And then she ended up living to she's like 97 now, or past 97. She's almost 100 years old. So I think that's what she wants to do, or that's what my great grandmother wants to do, is like live to be 100 years old, and not, if not more. And I'm just hoping that same thing is happening to Josh's grandmother. Maybe she has like a couple of rocky years and then she's good for the rest of her life. But who knows. But anyways, when we went there, we weren't even worried about Christmas. We were just worried about the kids having everything and the adults having stuff. I did bring some of my tumblers there, because I hate not participating in something, because it just makes you look like a party pooper, I guess. And I didn't want to be that person. So I was like, well, if nobody else brings it, I'll at least have a present. And if somebody else brings a present, then we can just trade. And I traded in for another mini waffle maker. Except this one is circular. And I think this one you can change the dies out, and you can make other things with it. But yeah, this is a nostalgia, my mini waffle. So now I can make 2 waffles. I can make waffle sticks in my other one, but this one is like a waffle maker. So I have that from that Christmas. What is it? Sunday was Christmas Eve. And that one is kind of the same. I don't know if it works like this for every other family, but the youngest get the most presents. Oldest, we just do like a dirty Santa or something like that. We play games. Next gift I stole. I did do the dirty Santa, and I did put tumblers and car coasters and keychains and everything. And I did bracelets in the bag with it. But the story behind the dirty Santa is I have a new cousin, because my aunt's getting remarried, and his name is, well, I won't say what his name is because privacy reasons. But my aunt's new stepson, he got this, which is a kettle. It's one of the kettles that you just put on and heat up. I like that it's not glass, it's metal. I know they make glass ones, but I need the metal one in my house, because one, if my child gets a hold of it, the metal one, the worst you can do is dent it, and my husband can pop it back if he needed to. The glass ones scare me because they could break, shattered, or maybe they make them to where they don't break. I don't know. But I'm glad I got the metal one. I'm glad it's red because it goes with my kitchen. I have a wooden, country-ish, cottagey kitchen, so I like all the red or like farmy type stuff or knick-knacky type stuff. But I like red to go in my kitchen to match with everything. My Keurig is also red. But this kettle I have heated up, and I want to say it takes about like 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe. I haven't really timed it. But I don't wait on it for long, and you can hear it when it starts bubbling. And when it heats up, it doesn't make an annoying sound. It makes like this nice like sound. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, it just makes a nice sound, and you have to press the button to open it. So my child can't just come in and open it. She has to know how to press the button, and it's pretty hard to open, so she will not you know, get burnt. But you do have to watch the spout because the spout is open and you can get burnt by it. And this also, I don't know if you can tell, this has a switch on it. And this switch, this is how you turn it on to heat it. So when you turn this switch on, it heats up, does its thing, it turns red right here. That's how you know it's working. And then when it's done, it automatically pops back and it turns it off, and it has, like, it's a safety shut off. So that's what I love about this. And I've used it twice. I had tea I had tea on Monday, and I had, you know, we hosted Christmas. Or I guess that's a good segue. We hosted Christmas Monday. So Monday, of course, I had Christmas with my husband and my daughter. We, you know, did Santa. She got a whole bunch of gifts from Santa. I wonder if you can see. There's like a horse head back there. She got a hippity hop horse. She loves it. She's a little bit too small for it, but the weight limit is 250 pounds, so me or Josh with our daughter on it, or me or my husband, if one of us is on there with our daughter, she can either sit in the back or sit in the front with us, and we can hop on it with her because it's, you know, we're under the weight limit. So that worked out. So when she gets older, you know, she can use it a lot better, but she also just like rolls on top of it, plays on it, climbs on it, and does all kinds of like fun stuff with it. So we're good on that. But my husband got me this toolbox or tool. It's a hyper tough tool bag. And I know I'm sounding like I don't know what it is. And a lot of y'all are probably like, why the heck would your husband? No, I asked for this. I asked for my own tools so I could fix stuff around the house, because I think every girl should have a pair, or not should have a pair of tools, should have her own tool bag. Not when she gets married, like when she moves out of your house, when your girl turns 18, she should have her own set of tool bag or own set of tools. I never had a set of tools until now. This is my first like tool bag, and I'm glad my husband just got a regular men's one, because if he gave me a pink one, I would have felt like he wasn't taking me serious or anything like that. So I'm glad he got me like a men's tool bag, even if it's like on the, I say even if it's on the cheaper side. I don't know if it is on the cheaper side or not. All the men down in the comments, let me know if these are cheap. But it's got a leveler, and it has like 86 pieces, but I'm not going to go over it. It's got a hammer, an 8-ounce hammer, which is pretty good. I used it to hang up that. I actually used most of these to hang up that. I have wire cutters. I have a measuring tape. I got a putty knife. I got this thingamabob. I don't know what it is. I just know how to use it. I got hooks so I can hang up plants in here. And then I also put in, or I thought I did, I had a stud finder, but I don't know where it went. But that's why my husband got it for me, was because I already had a stud finder and a hammer. This is the hammer that I've been using. This one is I don't know if it says 7-pound. No, 7-ounce. So this is, I thought this one was heavier, but this is heavier. Huh, that's crazy. Oh, and it came with some clamps and stuff. And okay, so here's a little story time. I thought my husband got me a saw, and I should have known better that he probably didn't. And my daughter opened up all of our presents, including Josh's, and I didn't know what was in each box. Like, it wasn't like I was like snooping around on our presents and stuff, and I didn't know. I just thought pretty much all of the presents that she opened that weren't toys were mine. And so I thought my husband got me a saw because I wanted a jigsaw or like a scroll saw and stuff like that. And all I see is a reciprocating saw. And I was like, okay, that's not exactly what I asked for. But normally my husband, of course, if he got me a tool, he would get me something that I probably needed that was better or something. Nope, it was his. And so I was kind of heartbroken. But then I was like, well, now you can do this and this and this for me. And if it's not mine, then I need you to get, I'm going to make you a honey-do list with that, because right now, my craft room, I have a bed in there, and the bed, it takes up so much of the craft room, and the only reason why it's so big is because we had it for our king-size bed. We got sick of it being off of the ground. It's just too high for our dogs to have our bed elevated, and so we put our bed back on the ground so our big dogs, don't have a hard time getting in and out of it, and also so our toddler doesn't fall off the bed and hurt herself. So now we just have a big old bed frame in our tiny little guest room. So Josh is going to cut that with the saw, and that's what his first project with it is going to be. And the leftover wood, I think I might use as shelves or some other projects, because I have a bunch of things in my mind to reuse the wood with. But we're just going to make it to where it fits our queen size bed, and we have to take off like a foot or two of that bed for it to fit, and so I can have more room in my craft room. But, Oh, and it's 8 o'clock, everybody. My husband also got me a Michael's gift card, and with that, I got this spinning, let me show y'all. We got this spinning bead. I'm still trying to get used to it. I was doing I had a good spin going. Oh. I had a good Oh. I need to be careful though, because they like to fly. Dang it. Yeah, I still need to practice. And they make electric ones, but I had a Michael's gift card, and the electric one was so much more expensive, and I only need a small one, and this was 16 bucks. So that's where I'm at right now with that technique. But I wish I could show y'all the new beads that I got. The new beads, I probably should have taken a video of them, to be honest. So the new beads, they're kind of clear, but they're actually stone beads. But this is a stone bead, and I just love, when they were all together, I just loved how they shine and sparkled. But it's an actual stone. There you go, there's some sparkle to it. Now, what stone was it? I have no clue, and I probably should have looked at that. Oh no. Okay, let's put this up before I lose all the beads. But y'all get the gist of that one. That's what I got. He got me a meat grinder, and a lot of y'all might say, what the heck is up with those gifts? Trust me, I asked for them, and they are very off-the-wall gifts. My husband goes hunting, so if you are a winter widow, wife's, or a hunter's wife, or a hunting wife, or a hunting type of family, you will know why I asked for one. But also, I am Italian, and my family does Italian sausage every single year. Sometimes we don't, because we can't get schedules to match or anything like that, or sometimes the family will make it and we just go by and pick it up. But I wanted my own meat grinder, one, so if I ever wanted to make my own sausage, I can just do it. Or if I don't have enough money, because it's I never have the funds to pitch in for my family's sausage or annual sausage stuff. So I just told my husband I would like one so we can do our own. But also my husband does, he goes hunting, and he hunts all through the deer season. So whenever rifle season is over, he's still hunting and doing bow season and other seasons. So he doesn't just do rifle seasons, he hunts all through hunting season. And you know, it's when deer season is up that we don't do anything or any more hunting anymore. And we have a ton of meat in the freezer, in the deep freezer. I have deep freezer bags, or I have a vacuum sealer bag, but I don't have a lot. It's like meat is really expensive, and so we have all this meat in the deep freeze that we need to get ready and get grinded to make hamburger meat and stuff, because that's all we really go to the store for is like ground up meat, meat patties, sausage. You can make deer sausage. You have to have a certain percentage. It's like 80%, or no, it's like 60-40 or 70-30 meat and fat. You make sausage with it. I could be wrong. You can literally just Google it and it has it on there for you. But that's what I want to do more of, is making or processing, grinding out our own meat for my husband, or my husband can help me with it. Just it be something that we do at the end of deer season as a family or something. And I think it would be way cheaper. There's a meat market down the road that I just found out about. And there's so many other options you can do with just having a meat grinder, because the less somebody has to cut up the meat, the cheaper the meat will be, unless it's like steak and stuff like that. You know, of course, you have to have the best piece for steak. So steak is like a different, you know, price range. But the bigger the hunk of meat you have, the cheaper it is, because they don't have to do anything of it. You just get to do whatever you want. And we already have meat in the freezer, but when we don't have meat in the freezer, we plan on going to a meat market because it's local. I believe it's cheaper that way, or it could be more expensive, but you save more in the long run. We also have Sam's. So I heard that if you go to Sam's Club, if you want to get a bunch of meat for cheap, you can grind it, and it's cheaper than going out and buying hamburger meat. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with that this year. And if y'all want me to film that too, just, you know, comment down below. And yeah. So the last thing is, we had Christmas with my husband's family. It's the same thing where like the kids have all the gifts and stuff. We spend all of our money on all the kids basically, and the adults do like a name or gift exchange or name exchange. And Josh's family is, I say, is the only family. I'm pretty sure gift exchanges or name exchange are more personal. It's just the last few ones that I've done, I'm like, what? But Josh's family is really good about the name exchange and getting people what they really need. And Josh's mom got me this foot massager, which I thought was cute. And you just press this, like, it's loud. And it has little doggies on it. And so even last night, I was sitting in my bed and, ow. Last night I was literally sitting in the bed like this, or I had my feet like this in the bed, just laying down. I just put it on and it felt so good. And I was on my laptop just with these and just on my laptop doing this. I used my kettle, so I had tea. I was good to go, and I had my had my beads. So I had like pretty much all my gifts in bed with me, just playing with them all at once. Because you know, on my laptop, when I'm editing videos, I have something else that I do while I'm waiting on the video to render or the upload and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I thought this was going to be a short video, but I guess I did get a pretty good amount of stuff. Normally I don't do this, but this year I thought, you know, I did get a bunch of crafty things, or things like for around the house and stuff. So I kept that. I also still would like to let y'all in a little bit on my personal life, but just not with my daughter. Just have mom content type stuff, or, you know, what I got as a mom and, you know, what I do as a mom, but just leaving my kids out of it for privacy reason. Let me please get off so I can edit this, but also so I can tell my child to go to bed and stop making elephant noises. And I hope to see y'all in 2024, and hopefully 2024 will be the year that we hit 1,000 followers. I don't want to beg for followers for the end of the year and be looking like a look like a loser. I am at like 930 subscribers. It's been teetering from 28 to 30, but I'm at 930 followers, and I don't want to sit here and like beg for subscribers and get subscribers that don't want to watch my content. I just want true subscribers, people that really want to watch crafting stuff, people that want to watch my videos, and people that are into resin or crochet, sewing, and jewelry is pretty much what I do. I have a whole bunch of other things that I do on this channel, but for the gist of it, that's what I do. So if you're interested, please subscribe. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers, and then it will be a party after that. But more of what I need is more views. I need 3,000 views in a 12-month period so I can start do YouTube shopping, and I can actually link my own products on my channel. But if I want to get paid and monetized off of YouTube with my videos, I need to hit 4,000 watch views or 4,000 views. So either way, I think I need the views more than I need the subscribers. But I don't want to beg or anything like that, especially it being the end of the year. I'm just going to make that a 2024 goal. And 2020, I think, or 2023 has been really good. One, I did hit the most subscribers I've ever had. I hit like over 150 subscribers this year. Every year it's kind of been 50. So I hit like 50 subscribers every year, but this year is the first year I hit over 100 subscribers. So thank y'all for doing that. And I just can't wait for 2024. So 2024, I'm pretty much assuming I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers, hopefully before the summer. And I also hope that by the end of the year I can get monetized, or at least get the YouTube shopping, so y'all can start ordering my own products that I make with all of my love. So that's kind of like a quick little update, but I'll see y'all in the next video, and I hope that we can grow in 2024 even more. So bye.